20 seconds. Alrighty, let's do this. No mythics. Hydra from Beyond. Oh, that's a terrible rare pull. We do have Nettle Drone, we have Touch of a Void, we have Kozilek Sentinel, we have an Eldrazi Sky Spawner, Mist Intruder, we have 3 Gideon's Reproach, Savage, 3 Clutch of Currents, what? Oh my god. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, green, you're interesting, but no. So let's try flyers to start off with. Clutch of Currents, oh my god, and 3 Gideon's Reproach, that's silly. And a sheer drop. Oh wow, okay, Ruination Guy's really good. Hello, Faye. Oh, Spout as well, that's pretty good. Have a Ruin Processor. There's many different lines I can take here. Have any other allies? One angel ally. And this guy. We do have the Lumbering Fools, so we can splash into green, but that's probably not a good idea. Why aren't we playing Dota? Because Magic's better. The only problem is I don't have enough flyers. I have enough creatures in this deck, but that's a heck of a deck. It's not rude, it's true. You know it's true as well. The artifacts are pretty terrible in this, but Kozilek's Channel's not terrible. Pilgrim's Eye's not terrible. And the Ruin Process is not terrible either. So I do want walls badly. Well, that's one deck I can build. The other deck I can build is Mist Intruder, Benfic, Sky Spore, Ruination Guide. How far does this deck go? Gets to 14 and then 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 22. That's a pretty good deck. And announce you shall call me Turtle. Alright, Monkstar 101, you are now Turtle. You turtling son of a gun. Okay, so red-green's pretty good. And in black we have Culling Drone. That's a pretty good deck. I think the Flyers is better though. You can be Phage Untouchable if you want. Yeah, this is a problem in Sanius. It's either blue-white Flyers or red-green Eldrazi. Red-green Eldrazi actually looks a little bit more consistent. But we all know blue-white Flyers is just Baratheonic. What am I missing here? I'm missing this guy. Infiltrators are fine as blockers, to be fair. What do we think to this deck? Miss Silent Hill, I like that. Silent Hill. I like that as a deck, to be fair. I can sideboard into into Eldrazi, to be fair. If I need a completely different deck. Ruination Guide. It's kind of cool though, because you've got the Eldrazi Sky Spawner, for example. Making that a 3/1 flyer I think is pretty important. As great as blockers are, I don't know, I think Ruination Guide serves as a pretty fine blocker. The blue retreat is, I think, tap a creature or scry. It really is. Freak. I looked at my rares and thought, shit, I've got nothing busted. Then I then I saw everything else and thought, fuck. Okay. I'm liking the idea of sideboarding into blue-red Eldrazi as well. We've got 8 minutes until the game, until the first game. Good card, bring in the second Benfic. Cut card, bring in the second Benfic. Yeah, I like that. But if we're going to do that, Ruin Processor doesn't seem so bad. We could ship Coral Helm Guide and go for Mist Intruder, and then we could play Ruin Processor or Gruesome Slaughter even. I think that's for deck. I definitely think that's for deck. I mean, it says 11 creatures and 11 others, but we've got 12, 13, 14, 15 creatures technically if we awaken. Yeah, I don't think the guide's worth it either. Yeah, I think I'd rather have the Mist Helm Intruder as well. I mean, the guide is great, but it's a 2-1 for 2 or a 1-2 for 2 with flying and ingest, which kind of gets pumped by Ruination Guide. Can we splash red into this? Medic. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. Where is it? Yeah, yeah. I think the Stonehaven Medic's pretty good. But then if you look at the format, what's it blocking? I think actually this deck, as it is as good as it gets for me. What do you reckon? I need to get some. I need to get some paper and pen. Or in fact, I've got a notepad. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that's 17 lands, so we're looking at 6 and 12. And I think I'll go 7 white and 11 blue, just for a bit more stability. Do you have anything interesting here? No, not really. Evolving Wilds? Oh, good spot. That deck's getting submitted, I think. Yeah, we have Pilgrim's Eye, but I just don't have a freaking clue what I'm taking out for it. Oh, you could take out a Benthic Infiltrator for it, but like, I quite like the idea of having blockers, and Processor's good sideboard, I guess. Submitting. We're doing it, we're committing. Cheers everyone for tuning in as well, and thank you for contributing to the chat and making it exciting. This is awesome. Hopefully we'll do well. Why is Sackland so popular? It gets you a colour if you're missing one. It thins the deck as well, and it lets you choose which colour you're after. Nah, Monkstar, I'm not a fan of Mortuary Mire, because I'll get to that situation where I've got 1 blue, I get the 5 mana with Wind Rider out, and I won't have double blue or something. I don't like the idea of that. Yeah. Ah. Yeah, I'll just keep that on. Fuck it. Yeah, I'll follow Martin Dang on Twitch. Land. No! Wind Rider Patrol's pretty good. He's going to process that as well. Yep. That's a good card for him. Oh wow, yeah, good card for him. The Ghostly Sentinel's a really good card to draw here. Could do with the card what destroys target tap creature soon. Or I could save up 2 Gideon's Reproach, that would be fun. One Clutch left in the deck, yep. 2 Gideon's Reproach, 1 Sheerfalls, 1 Ugin's Insight. There's plenty of cards to draw. Okay, so he's going on a mad combat strategy. Tempted to kill this. Could kill this with this and this. Ooh, Clutch. Clutch is good. He does gain a load of life again when I play it though, which is annoying, but... Hey. Kind of ties up his mana a little bit. Yeah. Incubator versus Merc. It was just whether he wanted to, whether I wanted to. It's not a great plan, but chumping that 7/7's not great. I agree. Giving him 10 life has pretty much crushed me in this game. He would be on 7 life, or he would be on less than 7 life, wouldn't he? But it's not much I can do about it, to be honest. I don't think it's wise. I don't think it's wise letting him just hit me with 7/7's. or make me chump creatures, which is what's going on. I'll be a land, nice. That angel would have been a godsend, by the way. Oh. Oh dear. Nothing looks good here. There's Yugen's insight, and there's the concession. Oh, that was tough. Do I continue this strategy, or do I go for the red-green Eldrazi? Red-blue Eldrazi, sorry. I think sticking with the same deck's a plan here. Oh, 2 O's already. Christ. Some quick games going on. Ugh. Final Fantasy IX is going on to PC. It's a shame that game wasn't as good as the others. The blue is strong. This is a hand I'm happy to keep. I think if I hadn't have popped the land and would have got the Sky Spawner, I think that would have been a lot different. Mulligan's Insight, that's strong. Good start. Oh, grim. Just need to get myself a 5th land. Sure. There's the land we need. We're not doing anything this time, but... is it worth attacking? We get through 1 damage, he swings back for 2. He swings back for 3, to be fair. Nah, we'll leave it. Yeah, the mirror. The mirror sucks. Man, if it had just bricked turn 2 and just gone straight into this, game would have been so different. Oh, the Sky Spawner. It's getting better for him. But he's not playing a land by the looks of it. Spoke too soon. Still, double ghostly Sentinel's good here. Nice. Clutch Currents will do nicely. Let that Undergrowth Champion build up a little bit. Typical. Good luck in the cube, Midnight Magic. Wow. Yeah, I'm liking this. I'll slow him down a little bit. Yeah, hitting with Benthic seems like it could be good, but I think I'm behind here a little bit. I want to build up a bit of a control presence and then start getting the big hits in. Ugin's insight was powerful there, though. Here comes the undergrowth. A land, maybe? It's kind of worrying if he doesn't play a land, because there's 4 live cards in his hand. Gideon's approaching the spider's going to be fun. With enough mana. Oh, not enough mana to play Ghostly Sentinel. But enough mana to play Eldrazi Sky Spawner. Beyond the Growth. I don't know what Beyond the Growth is, to be fair. Oh no, the Undergrowth, sorry. No, he's fine. It's tempted to clutch for Giant Mantis. No, we go Gideon's and Eldrazi Sky Spawner, save the clutch. Yeah. And play Sky Spawner. 1, 2, and then 4, yeah. We don't need Awaken. I don't really understand why we're waiting here. Should he? Shouldn't he? Is he gonna cash out? He's in. Pow! Right in the kisser, mate. I think the correct play is Incubator Drone here, actually. Yeah. Yeah, the reason we're going to go for Incubator Drone here is because it's a better use of mana, and we don't really want to be bouncing anything right now. There's no reason to bounce anything of his right now, so we'll save the Clutch Currents for Awaken and for Aura and Reef Hydra. Put a +1/+1 counter on Aura and Reef Hydra. Cool. Yep, there goes the obvious land. Put a creature card from your graveyard on top of your library, and there goes the Mantis again. Oh, savage. So if I clutch this with Awaken, I have a 3/3. He blocks for 3/3, takes. This seems like the best move. Oh, I forgot about the Scion. Yeah, that's a good move. Yeah, double block him, makes sense. Or not. That's a terrible block. I prefer killing the ghostly thing here. Bulldozer crushes all. He is gonna be sad when there's 2 Sentinels. He's taking 7 here. Bulldozer crushes all. Yeah, I think it's Sky Spawner and Gideon's approach next turn. And I've burnt his timer down as well. This game could go to time, so if I win, it could go to time. If I lose this game, then yeah. If I get a land, I can. It doesn't change anything. He's killed the Scion for some reason. I think he's got a land in hand, and I think he's going to try and race me. No, surely not. Yeah, here comes Yoran Reef. One more land, mate. This is Which creature's a Nightmare Monkstar? Yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah, here comes the Hydra. And that's his turn. attack with everything. He'll block for 5/5 with this thing here, then I can Gideon's Reproach. It's 2 for 1, but it deals the Hydra quite nicely. Follow up the Sky Spawn and then a Ghostly Sentinel. Killing both of his flyers here is pretty good. Two Gideon's Reproach is used. When I play the third one this game, he'll be pretty upset. Oh, Cloudmancer. That's actually pretty good here. It still pays to attack with pretty much everything, though. If he kills my Devoid thing here, meh. He's taking 3. Three, 4, 5, 6 doesn't, yeah. No, I'm happy sacrificing Mist Intruder for 2 damage here. Ruination Guide, oh okay, yeah. Actually, yeah, playing the attacking just with the Sky Spawner was a much better line, because you know it tempts him into blocking and then he can't deal with this, but he can deal with it now. But I'm happy for the game to like play out a couple of turns longer, because his time is looking pretty ropey. Indeed they are, Sand Ninja. Indeed they are. I kind of don't want the game to end. Yeah, he's pretty beefy. Feel free to attack with the Manta, my friend. Six, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah. So, attacking here still doesn't seem like a bad idea. Put him to 3. Unless he blocks. He hasn't seen the Ghostly Sentinel yet, so... Suffer up to the low cast. Guys somehow managed to whittle me down, actually. Royal Spout as well. That is not what we wanted. Shit. Oh, double shit. Insanely good deck. Slip the crippler. Indeed. Don't play anything. Oh my god. The hell's this? Of course, mate. It's still in the game, just. Don't play a land though. If he plays a land, we're in such trouble. If he doesn't play a land, we're in trouble though, because he's just got 2 spells in his hand. Ah, nothing's good here. Fuck's sake. That doesn't keep us alive though. Always one elitist metalhead. Jesus Christ, that game was grim as fuck. luck sack motherfucker. If in doubt, mate, Domino's Pizza. Yeah, he had some pretty sick cards, man. 6 matches left though. Let's see what the next bloke can do. Next person can do, sorry. Suffer unto a long cost. Yeah, he had a really good deck. He had some really good card fixing as well for his he had so many different answers in all those colours. He went greedy, but he had the mana to back it up. So yeah, I mean that happens, man. It's all about the dominoes. Store to door. Does it cost much to go on Magic Online? I'm very tempted personally watching this. Only problem would be wife interruptions. So, mate, feel free to just chat in the Twitch chat. Like, people won't mind. But yeah, it costs more to play. It's weird. Magic Online kind of costs more and costs less at the same time. Like, the problem with Magic Online is that the events are literally like RRP price, so the booster packs are $3.99 and everything's quite expensive in that respect. But the economy is, imagine that you went to a games club what had 5,000 people playing and a booster draft happening every 2 minutes. There'd be so many extra cards going round that stuff like Gideon wouldn't be worth like 12, 15, 20 quid because there'd be frickin' hundreds of them, so it'd be worth like maybe 7, 8 or 9 quid. What Magic Online is really good at is Legacy and Vintage, where like a Black Lotus costs you 250 tickets, which is £180, not a few £1,000. Because on Magic Online they don't have a restricted list; they're allowed to print and circulate cards like that. So, yeah, Magic Online is really good in a sense that I don't play people. The people who I play online are really, really good. I don't want to take anything away from all of the people I know in real life who play and all of the English players, because everyone's really good at the game. But the people on Magic Online just seem to be at that next level. And without, I mean, me, I'm a massive reader of people. Without being able to read, sense, and just see the subtle nuances when people draw cards and they look frustrated or any of that kind of shit, it makes it actually really, really hard for someone like me without like that face-to-face interaction. I'm a massive psychological player, as a lot of people have probably worked out, so this helps me on my more technical game, which is quite nice. So does Magic Online cost much? Right, so a booster draft is going to cost you around about £10 to £12, so pretty much the same price as in real life. To buy a standard deck, a modern deck, to buy any constructed deck costs you about, well, standard's about a quarter less, modern's about a quarter and a half less, and vintage and legacy are about a quarter. Like a two-thirds, sorry, you know, like they're really cheap compared to doing it in real life. The only problem, of course, is you don't get any of the cards physically. So it's like buying a video game in real life. If you buy one on Steam, you can't resell that video game. But if you buy, like, for example, Fallout 3, the collector's lunchbox tin, that has only ever gone up in price. So you bought the game for like 50 quid, and you can sell it in 10 years' time for like £100–200, just like you can with real life Magic cards. But with Magic Online, instead of paying 50 quid for that, like, you know, video game as it were, on Magic Online you're paying less, but you're never able to sell it for money, so to speak. I mean, technically you can sell it for tickets and then convert the tickets into cash, but it's not a very good conversion rate. Ultimately, you want to play Magic Online if you're serious about improving your game and you're willing to commit money into Magic, like serious amounts of money as well. So, yeah. I hope that helps you out, good sir. Yeah, like, I don't think it's too bad for you, like, especially with, like, kids or whatever, because in the next round I'm going to be pulled away to pick up a pizza in a minute, which means that I'll be taking some time away from the computer, like, about a minute or two, but as you notice in Magic Online, instead of having, like, a 50-minute round, as it were, both players have 25 minutes on a chess-style clock, so games don't really go to time. And if you need to get up and do something, like I can make a cup of tea in a match on Magic Online, come back and still finish the game, generally speaking. So don't worry too much about that, but it's a fair amount of money. What I would do is, if you really want to do a booster draft, and for me, like, Sussex is just utterly shonky right now for Magic because it's just so much casual going on. I can't really get my competitive edge. I can't flex it. Magic Online's really good for me for that. So, yeah, you could do it, but the thing is, it's like whether you want to financially invest in Magic Online. yeah, you should definitely like try and find your details. Like, you know, find your most used email address and do the whole forgotten password thing. Because if you were playing around like a Ravnica or a Time Spiral, oh man, if you were in Time Spiral, you just forgot you had a Tarmogoyf on here. There you go, 60 tickets. That's 5 drafts for free, you know, or possibly more. So we've got to win out from here to qualify. Interesting. Jesus Christ, there's a spoiler what's gone up for one of the Oath of the Gatewatch cards. Wandering Fumarole. Check this out, guys. So it's obviously tap to add one of the Izzet colours to your mana pool, and then 4 mana, make it a 1/4 blue and red elemental, which can instant speed, switch its power and toughness until end of turn. So that's really good because you can be like, switch its power and toughness, and they'll be like, in response to this, and you can respond by switching its power and toughness again. So yeah, that's really quite good. Anyone dropped? Yep. One person's dropped. Gimli's dropped. Ah, Gimli, no. That's quite a few people have dropped, actually. 139 players. How's that? It was capped at 128. What the f... That's mental. There's a 128 player cap, but it's showing us standings for 139 players. Jeez Louise. Hello? Yep. Yep. Okay. No worries, I'll be outside. Ah, trust me around to begin literally when the pizza man comes. Said he's going to be 2 minutes. Alrighty. Right, let's do this. That's a hand I can keep, I think. Yeah. It's a roper, but we'll do it. We're on the draw, I presume. We've got the timing course of a turn to do, so that's not bad. We just need a land in 2 turns. Good card, that. Probably going to cause it. Oh, that card's rough. Battle of the powerful uncommons, or commons, sorry. I don't like the idea of doing nothing this turn, but I think I've got to do nothing this turn. I'd be surprised if he didn't attack the Griffin. Wow. Still, it doesn't feel like it's terrible right now. Are we going for some attacks, mate? Seems good. How's everyone doing in the Twitch stream then? What do people think of the deck so far? What do people think of the layout of the stream as well? Like the if you've been watching me for a while, you know this is a new style of mine. You know, is it good? Do we like it? Domino's was a bad choice, dude. My toilet's gonna think that tomorrow morning. Saninja, are you British, American? Where are you from? Because British Domino's, I can't complain. It's not too bad. It's very dependent on whether you're in a city or a town. The city Domino's seem to be really bad, but anything in a city's worse than a town, if you ask me. Domino's seems okay. Or was that the layout seems okay? Ah, the pizza argument. Mulligan at ham. We'll keep his hand. That's really interesting. I think I can get rid of the chat bar. How about that? Oh, them coils. Yeah, we prefer this, do we? Yeah, the reason I have the Twitch chat on my stream as well is so that one, you can see when I'm getting your messages and all that. It keeps it in sync. And also there's the fact that when this goes onto YouTube, a lot of people won't have a freaking clue what I'm on about when I'm just talking to myself. I think it's not really a problem for me.
Neat little card back. I see both arguments, the card preview and not card preview. The problem with the card preview is it just takes up a lot of space on the screen. That's my issue with it. But, you know, I see your point. I really do. And I don't think it's a bad point, Insanius. I somewhat agree. Okay, it's probably time to start getting the beats by Dre now. This card is so good. Oh, interesting. That's the music right now. I can't get this always on top, I don't think. God knows what I just did there. Hopefully that's better for you. Obviously with like things being louder and quieter, you can always turn it up. But if you're at the top volume and you're still struggling to hear me, let me know. Well, that pizza didn't last long. Nice. I'm glad to hear that, Mr. Power One. Well, let me turn it right up for you then. Let me know if that's better for you. Dream alive force. Sorry, Miss Silent Hill, if that's a bit too loud for you. Probably better for me if like one person turns it down and another person top volume, but meh, whatever. I think you'd overdraw that. Oh, Ruination Guide gets in my deck. Come together inside. Thumbs up. Well, we can anticipate an attack here just for the lifelink alone is ballistic for him. But I can kill so much of his stuff. I'm anticipating an attack. I don't think it is worth him doing it. Him or her. What I'll do is I'll type the bands. Reminds me so much of a card called Thermal Glider, Shadow Glider. The artwork and everything. It's like a reject Rebel artwork, or maybe one of the artists has just like, you know, kind of done a nod. When Rider's disgusting. Yeah, let's go there. Just going to put the mini chat on for a second so I can see what's going on with my opponent. Seems like he's disconnected. Will be yours for the taking. I wouldn't be surprised. This deck has really shown itself off this match. If I was him, I would continue playing because I've got 11 minutes on the clock. He's got 14. All this player needs to do realistically is play some allies, get that life linking thing going off, and just ping attack and, you know, little bits of attacking here and there. Yeah, the deck's not terrible. His deck's not terrible. His deck's perfectly fine. Like, there's not been a card I've seen where I've gone, oh, I'm not sure about that. I mean, there's some weaker cards and some stronger cards, sure, but yeah, I mean, Jesus, I mean, if he has the 2-mana, 2/2 first strike guy as well, you know, when an ally comes into play and gets first strike, the deck is just immense. The problem is, I think just my deck and the cards I've drawn, you know, the Tightening Coils, the Clutch Currents, both games, has just been huge. And this is the problem with Battle for Zendikar Limited, is if you go back, you know, if you can't completely dominate and just overwhelm the blue-white deck, then it's eventually going to catch up with you and often's going to beat you. I mean, some of the decks what beat it, funnily enough, is the green, you know. If you go like the green Eldrazi, you're going to have just slamming Eldrazi and a bit of green in there or something, then yeah, that's pretty mad. Anyway, our opponent's back. We're in his combat step. Two, three, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5 he goes to 8. I still don't think he can win. If I'm playing around the act of aggression. Oh, what's it called? Turn against. I'm playing around turn against like you wouldn't believe right now, but I feel like I really need to. I'm happy to sacrifice a fly here as well because I'm ahead on board and I feel like it's the right thing to do. No, I know he's only got 1 mana open, but like if he draws it and in his turn attacks, like he's still on my creatures, I just need to be a little bit careful of my life. Because I mean, turn against does 1 damage anyway because he's got Nettle Drain on the field, and if he steals like, I don't know, a 5/4, I just need to calculate, you know, where he's at. Again, yeah, it's all about the fact that he may play it in his turn, he may top deck it, play it, and I need to make sure that I have enough blockers to not die. I totally get what you mean though, guys. Yeah, in that specific situation of attacking, there's not really many combat tricks to be scared of. Red-white is disappointing a lot of the time, actually. Yeah, I do agree with that. I've had my fair share of red-white decks not work, but white has some really powerful cards in. Red has some really powerful cards in. It depends really what your pool is, doesn't it? Yeah, red's got removal, which is always fantastic. It's got like direct damage removal. And white has always got stuff like the Gideon's Reproaches, the Flyers. You know, it's 2 mana, its 2 drops are normally quite powerful. Red's 2 drops are normally pretty decent. If he would turn against an attack, don't kill you, that would be on the backswing. Yeah, that's true, Cypress Chill. That's absolutely true. I just needed to personally make sure that it wasn't going to kill me. And it's not just turn against, it's part of my brain which goes, you know, just reserve it a little bit, because there might be a card I've just not thought about. I mean, he had a card in his hand. I know it sounds crazy, but I don't know what he could have played. He could have played Rat, he could have played anything, you know. So, yeah, I mean, maybe I should know the cards a bit better. especially with only one set being about. My opponent's disconnected again. Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot to be said for gut feeling. Resolute Blade Master gives all of his guys double strike. Yeah, yeah. I think I'll be gone. I mean, I wouldn't be dead, but I'd probably be dead if you know what I mean. Okay, he's back. God, it's so tempting to attack with everything I own here. It's taking 5. He has to do some serious blocking here. I mean, the Shadow Warrior blocks the Eldrazi Sky Spawner here. Yeah. And then he wants the Kozilek's thingy to block the other guy. No, I don't like that. I think I'm playing around Resolute Blade Master a bit too much here with that attack, but hey, he's going to lose loads of stuff here. I think we're good. Yeah, Simon Bogles is a pretty good deck. Oh, disconnected again, jeez. Yeah, Liliana's about the strongest thing you can play against Bogles, I think. Back to nature. Fucking hell. In modern. I knew the card was good. I mean, I got wrecked by it when the green-white constellation deck was about in standard, but fuck, I didn't realise it went all the way back to modern. Yeah, most likely. Did you think that was? Yeah, it's not a terrible card, it's just wow, you know what I mean? Happy New Year, Mr. Black Razor. I'm currently 1-0 down, and I'm in this game. My opponent's kind of not looking too great, so should be 1-1. We're on blue-white, lots of flyers. I've got 3 Clutcher Currents, I've got 3 Gideon's Reproach. I've got about 7 or 8 flyers in the deck. Things are looking okay. Game 1 was a bit harsh, so we'll see. I should play some Avatar. Is that a band? I think I can in the next game. I think. I'll try. Oh, blimey. Got some old decks here. I don't think I can find it.